What up? What's good, people? What is up? What is They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's Meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these pants on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Well, you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Ooh, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to, I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Girl. Uncle Clifford, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. What he had on looked like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Beyond Van Zap's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup, clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. Like, you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see you. Hit me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap, something like that. I'd love to see it. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hey, can y'all hear me okay? Make sure y'all can hear me. Can y'all hear me okay? What is going on, y'all? I am real late today. Listen. I today has been a hell of a day. And it's so crazy for me to be having a crazy day where I can't really get nothing done because it's so much going on in the news cycle today. It's such a big news day. We got so much to talk about, and I have so little time because I'm already late because work said, fuck you, L Teddy, fuck what you want to do and what you got going on. And we don't give a shit. We got shit for you to do. So my job, they got butter from the duck today. Please be clear. Butter from the duck. So, yeah. Anyway, but we're going to make it do what it do. We're going to have to get in and out of here in record time today because I know Really B is probably going to go live right after me. And then there's the Whether or Not You Like It panel that is going on tonight. So we got to make sure that we do what we got to do and get in and get out. Y'all, listen, are y'all ready? Are y'all ready for today? It's a lot to talk about, a lot to do, a lot to talk about. Y'all, Has it not been a lot going on today? It's been a lot going on today. Anyway, let me say hello to y'all while y'all are coming in. Hey Tracy W, MVN, what's good, boo? I'm assuming my position in the bushes again. It is a busy work week. MVN, lovely 31 blueprint. How are you, my love? Volvo, hey Cookie. Sweet Pea, what's good, boo? Tracy C, how are you, my love? Montrez, what's good, bruh? Um, Mia MJ, what's going on? Hey Opa, hey everybody. Hey Opal, I said Opa. Opal, how are you? Everybody, listen, we don't have time. We can't belabor the issue. We don't got time to go around here, and we ain't got time. Let's get it in. Let's make it happen. Let's Hey Opal, let's make it happen. Those who come in, they'll come in, they'll take their seats. Hall monitors, you know what to do. Monitor the doors. Monitor the doors. Um, let's get this party started right, right. Y'all want this party started quickly. Right, set it up, and it up, right, set it all. All right, let's get started. Let's get the stuff that I care about out of the way first. See, this is the stuff that I care about first. All the stuff that I really want to talk about, I'm gonna get that out of the way first. First off, or that if you don't know who that young man is, I didn't expect you to know who he was. That is New England Patriots wide receiver Juju Smith Schuster, formerly of the Pittsburgh Steelers. Now, one Mr. Smith Schuster is in the news today because he, let me put up my quotation fingers, mistakenly uploaded to his Snapchat the picture that you see to the left. That's his girlfriend or whatever. What you don't see and what's blurred out. Hey Xavier, hey Yana. Yana say running in to speak and running back out overlapping practices. I'm in the bushes. All right, Yana. I was up in Yana's neck of the woods this weekend. Ciao. Hey Gabby Boo. Gabby said, now where he at, child? Gabby, he on Snapchat. Now what's blurred out is him in the picture. His meat is all out. He riding in a car with his girlfriend. That's the girlfriend driving. He in the passenger seat. And just meat just hanging all out. Now I've seen the unedited pictures. I don't listen, Xavier. You say who was it for? Apparently nobody, because the people are dragging him. They are dog walking him because they say, oh, they say it looked like your girlfriend clit is probably bigger than your meat. They say his meat is. I saw it and I was small. Hey Tanya, boo. You know I got to stop the presses for my girl Tanya. I will stop what I'm doing for Tanya. Hey Tanya, boo. Tanya, you look like you had a busy weekend this weekend, like I did. I was in Kentucky, but you look like you had a busy weekend, Tanya girl. Now Gabby, I don't know Gabby. He might be a grower. At least we hope he a grower, Gabby. Because girl, from the pictures, girl, you don't even want to see it, girl. Don't even. I ain't gonna even make you mad, honey. I ain't even put it in the members only chat, honey. Because I don't even want you to get mad, Gabby. Child, Tanya, I need to have the kind of weekends you be having, Tanya. Y'all, Tanya be having some weekends. You talk about somebody be having some weekends. That's Tanya. I'm gonna live vicariously through her one day. Hey, Sharice Boo. So yeah, in other celebrity news, so NLE Chopper posted a picture butt ass naked in front of the pool. Now his back was to us, but you could see his ass. But those of you who are connoisseurs of nude pictures of men, I mean, if you got enough going on, you can see it from the back. You can see it hanging from the back between your legs. I'm just saying, if you know, like I know, I'm just saying. Do you know like I know what he's done for me? Do you know like I know what he's done for me? I'm just saying. I'm just now would I give NLE's Chopper some in a weak moment? I'm not gonna lie. He would get some in a weak moment. He would. Would. He would. I would. I wouldn't even have to think twice about it. He would just get it. Anyway, in addition to that, some Insta thought skank groupie, whoever she was, posted a picture of Kai Cenat and his meat on Al Gore's Get Internet. I posted that in the members only chat. Now that you're gonna have to get in the members only chat. So it's a lot of meat going around this weekend, and he does give short yellow bus, Xavier. He does, like NLE Chopper does give you short yellow bus. Butter, oh, she's the OnlyFans star and the sex worker. I mean, Kai Cenat gives me that. That's what he wants: Insta thoughts and OnlyFans workers and skanks across the fruited plains. I mean, Kai Cenat just looks permanently dirty to me. Like I look at him and I see this, film of dirt and grime on him. Hey, Symmetry. Hey, China White. What's going on, y'all? Just look dirty as hell. So if you wanted celeb nudes and peens and the celebrity menses showing themselves off, you had that this weekend. That's all I got for it. We ain't got a lot of time to labor on it. Normally, we would spend a lot of time here, but since nothing that came out this weekend, none of the 3 nude leaks that we've talked about was worth looking at. We ain't got to spend a lot of time. Hey, Lemon Kush Pepper. So moving on. Go with God. Oh, because I could not give y'all a silly Saturday manic Monday because I was just too busy. I couldn't put it all together. I did give y'all some palette cleansers in between each story, so you will have at least one palette cleanser between each story. I was able to give you that. That's all I could give you because I couldn't do a full-fledged silly side. That takes a few hours to put together, and I just had too much going on for work. I literally put this together starting at like 4:45. I'm talking stories and all. So I and putting up the live and everything. So I just didn't have the time. I apologize. So I did try to be nice and give y'all some yeah, try to give y'all something. Wait a minute. Is that coming from Xavier, who calls me a size queen? But you over here saying that man got a small beat. Xavier, you can't have it both ways, boo. Did I say hey to you, Lemon Kush Pepper? How you doing, my love? Hey, boo. Xavier. Anyway, moving on. We reported last week, I think it was Friday, we reported about Rasheed Rice turning himself in and in that car crash that he had over in the Dallas area. Well, the people involved are now suing. 2 people who say they were injured in the car crash that Rasheed Rice was involved in last month are now suing the NFL star, asking that he fork over more than $10 million for his role in the car wreck. They filed a lawsuit in Dallas County last week, less than a month after they say his reckless actions caused them injuries in a massive pileup on a Texas highway. You knew it was coming, sir. You knew it was coming. See, I don't know how you thought this was just gonna go away, and you was just gonna, if you thought your troubles was only going to be the police. You are a black man in America, and you got money, and you hit some of these people descended from the Caucasus Mountains, and you thought that these people weren't gonna come after you for whatever little bit of money you got. Hey D, what's going on, boo? Even if they don't win the civil case, the money that you're going to have to pay in legal fees and all of that stuff is about to be astronomical. Sir, I hope I want to say he's still on a rookie contract. I have to look at that, but I believe he's still on his rookie contract. But sir, I hope you get a hefty contract that's coming out. That you're I think you're last time I checked, he was up for a contract extension. So he wouldn't so he would no longer be on his rookie contract. But sir, I hope you get the dollars that you're looking for because you're gonna need them. Because these people are coming for your good for all your money, for all your coins. The people say run them their coins. I don't know what to tell you, sir. We don't have a lot of time to labor with this. We got too much other news going on that's important today, sir. And this car crash happened on March 30th. So we don't have this type of time. Sir, just get your coins together. Good with God. Here's another palate cleanse. I told y'all because I was not able to give y'all a silly Saturday that I would give y'all some palate cleanses in between. So here y'all go. I liked it, that dark skin one earlier. Hey, mommy on a boo. What's going on? It ain't YouTube. Some of it be YouTube, Mamiana. Some of it be me. I just be setting the live up late because I be working, y'all. Y'all know I'm a working girl. I need these good coins, honey. You know, I'm not one of the people that be over here telling y'all, please give me cash out. Please, I don't do that to y'all. So I got to work for the money that I got. You know what I'm saying? If y'all give, contributions to cash apps, that's great. But other than that, your boy got to work. So that's what I was doing today. Anyway, so while I was out this weekend, y'all know I was out of town again this weekend. Jaden Smith announced his new boo. Went down to the Coachella and decided that it was a good idea for him to hug, caress, and kiss Justin Bieber. Remember, his old boyfriend was Tyler, the Creator. Remember, they were professing their love for each other. I think it was Tyler saying Jaden was his boyfriend and stuff like that. Remember that whole situation where they were saying they was each other's boyfriends and stuff like that, and nobody knew whether or not to take it as a joke or to take it as being real. Well, I guess he's over Tyler, the Creator, because he said he's not gonna fight Gerard Carmichael for Tyler, the Creator. So he went and got him a new boo because, like all celebrities, they went and decided that they was gonna get. He went and decided he was gonna get him somebody descended from the Caucasus Mountains. I mean, it's like just going to go pick up your new Bentley or going to pick up a new Rolls Royce when you get a little bit of change. So yeah, he went and picked up him a man descended from the Caucasus Mountains. Beaver Kid. Lovely 31 Blooper said, when I see this, I didn't recognize who they were. The guys isn't that I didn't recognize who they were. The guys, isn't that such child? Listen, Jaden, when I tried to get you to come over here and lay your head on my pillow, you was acting crazy. So going over there with Beaver Kid, I don't care no more. Bye. Child, don't nobody care. What's the love got to do with it, Xavier? What's the love got to do with it? Justin is married. What's the love got to do with it? Didn't Tina Turner teach you that? What's the love but a second goddamn hand emotion? What's love got to do with it? Got to do with who needs a heart when a heart can be broken? Bitch, I'm trying to get my rocks off and get a quick nut. Love. Hey, Jason, what's good, bruh? Looking like two different types of bubble gum. I'm not doing this with you, Jason. Not on the Lord's Day. Today is Monday. It is the Lord's Day. Jason said they look like two different types of bubblegum. Do. Go with God. Go with God. Yeah, Jaden can keep Beaver Kid. We don't care. Nobody wants a Beaver Kid, but his little raggedy wife. We don't want him. If you want him, baby, we're not gonna fight you for him. We're not gonna fight you for him. Anyway, Hubba Bubba and Blueberry. I'm not doing this with Jason. Nope. So the girls are fighting. Literally, the girls are fighting because the way these girls are out here dragging each other and reading each other. It's like one of the girls out here fighting. But they're not fucking off. So Drake and Rick Ross been going back and forth, back and forth. Rick Ross recently released um a song called Champagne Moments, where he decided that he was gonna drag Drake. But that was in response to um the song that Drake put out called Push Ups, right? Drop and Give Me 50. Child, they've been going back and forth reading each other. I went over the lyrics last week. I think I did a story on this last week, but I'll recap. The lyrics to Rick Ross's new song says, quote, "You ain't never want to be a nigga anyway. Nigga, that's why you had an operation to make your nose smaller than your father knows, nigga." Drake, I mean, they going back and forth like two girls in the club, on opposite sides of the club, getting ready to go to the let out and drag each other in the parking lot. Baby, I don't have time. Now, Rick Ross put out on his Twitter pictures of wheelchair Jimmy and pictures of Aubrey. Then he put pictures of Drake, where he says the nose look different. The wheelchair Jimmy nose looks different from the Aubrey nose, which looks different from the Drake nose. I don't like any of the three. Hey, SJ, it could be wheelchair Jimmy, it could be Aubrey, it could be Drake. I don't like none of them. None of them. Y'all can have them. Listen, I don't listen to any of Drake's music. I think he makes some music for people who are not true rap fans and women. Hey, Deidre Douglas, you say the shit is petty. It is petty, but this is a rap beef, Deidre Douglas. You know it don't take nothing. It don't take nothing for you to have a rap beef. They could wake up and say, "Oh, today ends in a Y." Fuck that shit. It's on. You know how this shit go, Deidre Douglas. They wake up and say, "Oh, bitch, today ended in a Y." Oh, bitch, it's on, and that's all they need. I mean, now Rick Ross, you over here talking about people knows. What about your body? You know his body go up, down, up, down, up, down. Not too far down, but it goes down. You know below where it was before. You know he fluctuates anywhere between 400 and about 258. It goes from month to month. You know, Rick Ross gonna fluctuate between a good 400 pounds and a good 268. At his smallest, he might be at a good 268. At his biggest, he might be 400, 401, somewhere around there. I'm just saying. Depending on how recently he got his beard trimmed, that'll add a good 20, 25 pounds right there. I'm just saying. Now, in terms of cup size, he can go anywhere from a double D to a triple G. Okay. So at his smallest, he might could get down to a double or triple D. At his smallest, at about the 268. But when he get around there at about 400, 401, he gonna be in the triple G bra size, cup size for his bra. Because you know he got an assortment of bras over there. I'm just trying to tell you what I know. I'm just telling you what I know. He has a whole fucking assortment of bras and bra sizes over there. So yeah, Rick Ross. So the way his weight fluctuates, he fluctuates with his bra sizes as well. I'm just saying. Rick Ross need to worry about them sex tape Diddy allegedly got child, because everybody claiming that they left early. Nobody wants any parts in being at a Diddy party, mind you. Prior to all of this shit, prior to about 6 months ago, everybody was claiming they was at a Diddy party, child. All this revisionist history going on. Listen, Let me know when y'all get ready to fight. Since I know neither one of you hoes gonna fight, first of all, Drake is a bitch nigga himself. So I fully don't. He gives very high yellow energy. He gives very much light skin consortium energy. He can't bust a grape. Rick Ross is a fake fraudulent ass motherfucker portraying like he hard. See, he's from Miami, and the people from Miami can tell you how he be trying to act like he's a gangster, sir. And they done already pulled your whole card. That's why you don't even live in Miami no more. Because they pulled your whole card because you out here trying to profess to be gangster when you stole your name and you stole all other elements of who you are from real gangsters and real thugs that were in the jail where you were a correctional officer. Oh yeah, that's the part that people don't tell people. The fact that you was a corrections officer and you stole your name, your shtick, and everything about yourself from the real thugs and the real gangsters that was in the jails where you were their correctional officers. I'm just saying, but I'm gonna keep moving. Let me pour some more of this lemonade in here for myself, cause I don't like neither one of these people. I don't like neither one of them. Y'all can have both of them. I don't like neither one of them. Neither one. Anyway, we gonna have to move on. Listen, gentlemen, go with God. We have other news that we got to deal with. Y'all ain't the top of our news story. Hey, boo. Ooh. Hey. Hey there. Speaking of light skin consortium, I see you. He said, fuck what you heard. I'm part of the light skin consortium problem. No, sir, I ain't got no problem. Mm. I mean, I may have a problem with the fact that the front of them underwear ain't hanging low enough. Y'all see, he look like he got a women bikini, and not a men's underwear. Child, you see, ain't much going on down there. Child, sir, go with God. Let's get to all of the Potter. We're gonna spend the most of our time probably on Potter Mac. So let's get in here. Let's everybody put in the chat hashtag RHOP. Just flood the chat. Maybe that'll get some analytics in here. Go ahead and press the like button. How many likes we got? Y'all go ahead and press the like button. Please press the like button because I'm going to start with my epic commentary on the house skanks of Potomac. That's too much muscle for me, Xavier. I can't do all that. I ain't got no need for all that muscles and shit like that. That shit would get on my nerves. That shit can't do nothing for me. So listen, Potomac has decided that now that the reunion is over and season 8 is finito, they needed to get their last little push of publicity and time in our timelines and chats and shit. So I'm gonna start with the good news first, and then we'll slum it up, with the bottom feeders and cellar dwellers. So here's the good news. Candace Dillard Bassett announced this morning that her and Chris Bassett are expecting. She had an ultrasound picture that she put up, and a whole video that was on her, I believe, her IG and her Twitter, with the announcement that she's expecting. We're very happy for her. She had been trying for some time. We've seen that as her storyline a few seasons. I mean, unfortunately, I don't know if you're gonna get to have them dark skinned babies like you wanted to. I know you said you didn't want no high yellow babies. You said you wanted her do some brown babies. You didn't want no high yellow, Nestle's Alpine white colored flavor, colored cheering. Now, you got to be of a certain age to know what Nestle Alpine White is, because they don't even make that no more. Remember, they got rid of Alpine White and they got cookies and cream, Nestle's cookies and cream. Those of us of a certain age, we remember Nestle used to have Nestle Alpine White Bar, which was the white chocolate with the and it had like almonds. It wasn't almonds, it was like pecans, I believe, was in it. It was so good. It was so good. And they discontinued it and got that nasty ass cookies and cream. And what makes the cookies and cream nasty is the fact that the cookies aren't sweetened. They're like bitter. So when you eat it, the white chocolate is actually good, but then when you taste the cookie part with it, it's not sweetened. So it doesn't mix well. But that Alpine White, child. You mean Chris's oldest children, Mamiana? Chris got a few kids. How many kids Chris got? I think he got like 2 or 3. He might have more than how many kids Chris got, y'all. I know he got at least. I think he got 3. I think he got 3. But Chris got children. He got 3. Okay. So, but the oldest, I don't know what's going on with the oldest baby. I don't know. Baby, I don't know. Okay. So Symmetry and Mamiana confirmed he got 3. Okay. Right. They only showed the 2, but and so there's that third one that they don't show, child. It wasn't Nestle, it was Hershey's Alpine White. Yeah. It wasn't Nestle, it was Hershey's Alpine White. That's what it was, not Nestle. Hershey. Aren't they the same company though? I don't know. Anyway, I got sidetracked. Candace, listen, we are happy for you. It looked like, I think that might have also been a reason why she said, I'm not doing this with these hoes again. And I don't blame her. She's getting ready to have her first child. You don't need that kind of you don't need all of that bullshit. Um, while you pregnant, all of that drama and foolishness and stuff like that, which sounds to me, if you notice, Candace was real reserved at this year's reunion for Candace. I mean, some people may say she wasn't, but we've seen Candace in other reunions. And to me, Candace was the most reserved in this reunion that I've seen her in any of the reunions. And I think part of that might have just been like, she was just like, listen, I'm not going to let y'all stress me that far out. I got a baby on the way. I don't need none of this bullshit, baby. It ain't even worth it. So shout out to her, baby. If you have stock options and you can buy stock, please go buy stock in Kleenex or whatever tissue company you want, because if mama cry like she do already without being on pregnancy hormones, imagine the amount of crying and the amount of cry angles mama gonna have during this pregnancy. I mean, she could cry the drop of a dime already, so now that she got hormones pouring through her, it's a child. Child, girl, I mean, girl, ain't enough tissue in the world, honey. Girl, mama gonna need a whole blanket, honey, and fold that thing into a triangle. She said production told her to be reserved. I don't buy it. I don't buy it. Wasn't the oldest at the wedding, baby? I don't know. Well, we happy for you, Candace. Let's get down in the gutter though. Oh, oh, hey. You helping us get down in the gutter? I see you all with that sweat dripping all off your body. I guess he came through and said, fuck the light skin consortium. The dark skin delegation is here. I see you, dark skin delegation. Oh, wet dripping all down your body with the little cowrie shells around your neck. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So let's get to this fuck bitch right here. I don't have it to do, y'all. I literally, I have nothing for this woman. I have nothing for her. I have nothing for her. I don't have anything for her. I've been telling y'all for a long time this bitch ain't shit. Y'all been saying she ain't shit. We've been complaining. We're at the point now. The bitch was trending last night. There was a hashtag fire Giselle and a hashtag boycott RHOP last night. All both trending on the Twitter last night. Both of them. Because the bitch wants, but the bitch ain't shit. It's not a news flash. She ain't shit. And it's you. She's always out here. What about my children? You have people that are threatening my children. No, there is nothing Candace or anyone else on this show can do or say to make you look any worse or to threaten the safety of your children any more than the fuck shit that you've done for 8 fucking seasons. There's nothing that Candace could have done, Wendy could have done that would be worse than all of your antics. I could listen. Your child, what's the child name? Glory Greens. What's the child that just went to college? Glory Greens. What's the baby name? Grits. No. Oh dear God. Gummy bears. No. Grapefruit juice. What's the baby name? Oh man. Gumball machine. What's the little girl name that just went to college? That just went to FAMU. Oh man, what is this girl name? Um, Garbanzo beans. Hey, Diamond Pearl Jim. Grape Kool-Aid. Y'all gonna make sure I know this girl name. Hey, Miss Sharon, what's going on, boo? Giselle, your daughter is over there. Hey, Bap. Your daughter is over there at Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University in the great city of Tallahassee, Florida, on the highest of 7 hills. Please be clear. After this reunion, baby, those girls and boys up there in Tallahassee are dog walking her. I'm telling you. They probably was already coming for her throat before this reunion. Now, because of you and your fuck shit, man, they dog walking her. Baby, she might as well stay in her dorm room or apartment, wherever she's staying at. Baby, just don't go to class. Just skip class all week long. I'm just saying. Just go ahead and skip class. Baby, don't even go to class. Don't go to class, boo. Don't go to class. Don't do it. Don't do it. Sweetheart, doll baby, dear one, love bug, do not go to class. Because now, Xavier, I hear you. Grace don't like her mama like that. Unfortunately, it's still her mama. And baby, I know the Tallahassee people. I know what goes on in Tallahassee. I know what goes on at Florida A&M University. She is getting dog walked. Go to class if you want to. Baby, the way they're going to clown you, baby, they're going to clown you all the way to class. They're going to clown you when you in class. They're going to clown you on their way from class. If you need to go get something to eat, they're going to clown you. Baby, just don't leave the room for about a week and a half to 2 weeks. I would say give it about a week. Maybe next week you could come out of hiding. But baby, just order you some Uber Eats. Go ahead and order from the Uber. Order you some Uber Eats, baby. Have somebody get the good notes from you. Now I know we coming up toward the end of the semester, and it's getting toward time for exams and stuff like that, baby. I don't know what to tell you. Your mammy should have thought about that shit before she went on her tirades, all over the goddamn Bravo. A mess. Like there's no redeeming qualities about you. Giselle. There are no redeeming qualities about you. None. I know. I'm not sure yet if I'll be on the whether you like it or not panel. I'll see. They usually invite us at the last minute, but if I do go on there, I'll give my thoughts on it. But she's a horrible person inside and out. Inside and out. In addition to that, you had fuck bitch ass Ashley, Satana, and her fuck shit. Both of their asses need to go. Giselle need to go. Satana need to go. Clean house. Just clean house. And I'm gonna tell you why you need to clean house. Because we're tired of looking at Giselle. Ashley don't offer nothing but mess. Mia, you're a known liar. So nothing about what you've said. I don't believe anything about what Gordon says. I don't believe anything that you said. I don't believe any parts of it. And people can be mad at me and saying that, oh, you're not being sensitive to people with mental illness. No, I'm sensitive to people with mental illness. What I'm not sensitive to is these lies and fallacies and fabrications that Mia and Gordon Gartrell are trying to sell to us, because they've been lying since the beginning. Both of them. I don't care. They all, oh, well, what about Gordon? Oh my, I don't care. Don't. Because now you want to explain away your behavior and say, oh, yeah, it's because I was manic. It's because I was manic. Girl, boom, boom, girl. I'm sure the rest of us would love to be able to do that. When the rest of us have moments, you every now and again, you have this out of body experience. A bitch be done did something or said something, and you know, they be done brought the worst out of you, and you have like an almost out of body experience, and you dog walk a bitch. I think that's what Gordon had, but now he wants to explain it away by saying that he's, he was a manic and he's bipolar and all that. We don't care. We don't believe you. Right. Last season she had cancer. This season he bipolar. Girl, we don't care. Hey, Cajun, come in here acting right, Cajun. No, oh hey or whatever. Listen, Cajun, you be coming in here acting up. You is new to this class. Hall monitors, just go sit down, Cajun. Just go sit your ass down. Go sit down in the back somewhere. Go sit down by Tanya. Tanya will take care of you. She will teach you how to behave, okay? You go over there by my hall monitor, Tanya. She'll take care of you. You can't just be coming up in here like you own the place. Girl. No, the people love Harold. Girl. Anyway, hey, Spicy Original. Hey, boo. Yeah, see, there go Tanya right there. Tanya take care of you. Or Cams. Tanya or Cams, they will teach you what you need to do. Just go sit in the back by them. Coming up in here like you own the place. Like you grew, like you knew, like you ain't new here, like you grew here. Girl. Hey, Spicy Original. Girl. Yeah, go sit over there by Tanya and Cams. They'll take care of you. They'll make sure you act right. Listen, Mamiana. To me, Gordon is disrespectful to me because he and Mia have been lying this whole time. So now I'm just supposed to believe your new story, which can explain away all of the behavior that you've had. Mind you, everything else you've told me is a lie. It's disrespectful to people who really deal with bipolarism, who do go through moments of being manic and things like that. It's just disrespectful. I'm just saying. Fire everybody. Fire Karen because Karen gonna come on here next season trying not to talk about her assaulting. Hey, cross country cruiser flying in from the bushes. How you doing, boo? You know you can't stay in the bushes, girl. You know you got to at least come up and say, hey, girl, what's going on, cross country cruiser? But listen, Karen assaulted a tree. She assaulted that tree. Okay, the tree community is appalled that no one is discussing the assault on that tree, and she gonna try and roll her ass on this show next season and not talk about the fact that there was a complete assault on a tree. What did this do for the Arbor community? Okay, Arbor Day is coming up. What did this do for their community? That y'all are just ignoring this. She ain't gonna try and talk about nothing. Ashley still ain't got a storyline in the first. Wendy, while people may like her, nobody else on the show likes her. And so these people are gonna dog walk Wendy, and it's not gonna be watchable. Get rid of all them hoes. Start off with Kiana. Bring Kiana. Bring Escalade, Alaska, Ascala back, and then bring some other girls from Potomac. The rest of get rid of the entire cast. You bring start off with Kiana, get Alaska, Escalade, whatever her name is, Ascala, bring her back. And then you find you about maybe about four more good girls. It's enough people in the Potomac area that you can find some people to to do it with. Maybe get one of the girls from Love and Marriage DC just to spite Carlos King. We don't like that punk. So go ahead and snatch one of the girls up from Love and Marriage DC. Y'all put in the chat who you think they should snatch up from Love and Marriage DC. I'm just saying. Just put in the chat who they should snatch up from Love and Marriage DC. You could only get one. We ain't getting more than one. You only got one. That's all you getting is one. You can't give me two, just one. And so that'll give you three people, and then you get you about three more people, and you got a whole new show, and it'll be great. Somebody go find Katie, bring her back. I don't know. Ashley from Love and Marriage DC. Child, don't nobody care about that punk. Anyway, but listen, this shit is unwatchable at this point. People are not going to tune back in if we see fucking Giselle Bryant and Ashley Darby Satana back on our television screens. I'm telling you, people are not going to watch. They're not going to watch. They're just not. Since we talking about cleaning house, hey, I'm glad the dark skin delegation is showing their ass today because the light skin consortium did not do what we needed. Hey, boo. She got fired, baby. The writings were on the wall. You came in the wrong way. You came in trying to come at Wendy, and you just were unwatchable at that. Nobody liked you at that point. Nobody cares that you're fired. You didn't add anything. Your storyline was you trying to claim that Wendy mama was we mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. No. And when you can, and first of all, Nobody like. I want you to pay attention. Hey, Cajun, come to the front. Come to the front, Cajun. Come. Get up from your desk. Come to the whiteboard because I need you to hear this part that I'm gonna tell Nick. Okay, come to the whiteboard, Cajun. Come up to the whiteboard. Now pay attention to what I'm about to tell Nick. Okay, and you listen. Take some good advice. Nobody likes you when you new and you come in kicking and screaming and thinking that you own the place. You're not gonna last long. You don't even have enough history. You don't even know the inside jokes yet, NECA. You don't even know the history of what's going on with these people. You don't know the background. You don't know how you got here, but you ran your ass on the show calling Wendy bitches and all kinds of stuff. No, no, ma'am, that doesn't work. You don't even know that woman like that to be yelling out, calling people bitches and all kinds of shit, coming in here cussing people out and stuff. Girl, we don't see it for you like that. We don't. And now you're going, which is why the entirety of the reunion, your ass was silent. They gave you 2.5 minutes, and then you shut the fuck up for the rest of the reunion. So basically, members of the camera crew probably had more time on the reunion than you did. Your husband came out there. We didn't even know he could talk. He was a mute. He might as well have been a deaf mute. Girl, you came on there. You didn't even see the writings on the wall. We could have been, the first reality show with two Nigerians. No, you couldn't have. They didn't bring you on there for that reason. They didn't want two Nigerians. They wanted you to replace Wendy, but you couldn't show enough of who you were. You couldn't make yourself likable enough to where the fans could look and say, "Oh, I like her. She seems cool. She seems like somebody I want to be with." That's not how you came in. Go with God. We never want to see you again. And then all this about she could have been on Married to Medicine. Hello. Now y'all know better. Isn't Married to Medicine in Atlanta? So does that mean that she was just gonna move to Atlanta? Did she only move to Potomac for the purpose of getting on this show? Because that's what it sounds like to me. Because for you to be talking about, because they wanted me to be on Married to Medicine and stuff, you don't live in Atlanta. How the fuck are you gonna be on Married to Medicine? They were going to do Married to Medicine DC. I ain't hear nothing about that. I ain't heard nothing about no Married to Medicine DC. Was that a thing? I ain't hear about that. Anyway, she wants to be popular. She had the and she fumbled the bag. She tried to be that girl. She tried to make her way on reality television. You got your opportunity and you went over there and you ganged up with people who nobody sees it for and likes. You wanted to be friends with bitches like Ashley fucking Darby, Satana, fucking Robin Dixon, who nobody likes, and Giselle Bryant, who nobody likes. And because you clearly ain't do your homework and didn't know enough about even just the fans of this show to know, I don't need to go on over there and be friends with y'all. Y'all the wrong ones. You decided that you wanted to go kiss the ring of Giselle Bryant, and now your ass is off the show. Oh well. We don't care. The fact that a tramp and troglodyte and liar like Mia can last multiple seasons and you can't even last a season, and Mia can last multiple seasons, shows you who you are and what you offered. And that whole plan that you had to come in here with all of that fuck shit, all of this rah fresh off into the show, got you nowhere. Were you paying attention, Cajun? Were you paying attention? Cajun. I just want to know, were you paying attention? Right. Sonya on Real Housewives of Atlanta lasted longer than you. Girl, get your life. Nobody else is going to give you another chance. Don't look to get on another show. Baby, you had your chance. I I still don't believe the story about her being a lawyer. What happened to you being a lawyer? Remember, came on talking about she was a lawyer and her husband was a doctor, but we didn't see you practicing law nowhere in America. But I said from the beginning, you just moved to Maryland. Have you passed the bar exam in this great state of Maryland? I mean, do you have a law license in the great state of Maryland? I'm just saying. You talking about you moving all over the place. Girl, I ain't believe none of your stories from the beginning. Because you got all of these houses. Remember, she had all of these houses in Africa and in America and all over the world. But then you didn't get approved for a mortgage or something. Remember that whole story? Child, she's a man. Girl, we don't care. Go with God. Oh. 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 Now there's something to look at. How you doing? Mm-hmm. That's something that can hold you right and tight at night. Mm-hmm. You think she might be a paralegal, Xavier? I'm not doing this with you, Xavier. I'm just saying. Who is Michelle Reed? Child. In other news, Robin Dixon confirmed what we already knew, that she got fired. We didn't care. Go on with God. Oh. That's literally what I feel about Robin. She go, we'll care. You confirmed that you got fired. Good. We knew that. Great. Bye. Girl. We just glad you gone. Don't come back. We don't need no more stories about you. We'll need you to confirm nothing else. We'll need nothing else from you. Just go on. We're just glad you gone. Go on. Don't come back. Girl. These are some nice pics today, China White. And to think that some of the people were saying I need to get rid of the palette cleansers. Shout out to Spicy Original for calling them palette cleansers. She 100% don't care, and we 100% don't care. Girl, go with God. Hey, boo. Y'all see how the dark skin delegation is coming through today? I just noticed that's a lot of dark skin delegation today. We don't see it for the light skin consortium. Y'all's girl, see error. Yes, see error, because she's an error. Every time she comes on my television screen, she's an error. See error from Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. She's in the news. I laughed when I saw this story. It's a horrible thing that I laughed when I saw this story, but I ain't care. So apparently, she got a tattoo yesterday. Or was it today? It was either today or yesterday. And now she's hospitalized. She said she took her Instagram to let her fans know that she was, quote, officially admitted into the hospital, end quote. Let me read what she posted. Quote, I love you guys so much. And I just want to say again, if you are going to do monster numb tattoos, do not get it crazy big like I did. Because when it numbs off, you're going to be in crazy pain. And when you're getting it done, you're going to be so numb. You don't feel nothing. But if you are a person that can take pain, I would say to still get it. But just be mindful that when the numbing cream wears off, you're going to start feeling it. Yeah. End of quote. Ma'am, I promise you we don't care. I'm just is there anyone who gives a damn about the fact that she got a tattoo and used numbing cream and then it wore off and she went to, she's real dramatic and extra anyway. She's like Candace, be just crying all over the place. She's real dramatic and extra anyway. So I can't take her judgment on or pain tolerance to heart anyway. Girl, we don't care. We don't care. I mean, we just really don't care. Like, girl, you do realize, ma'am, that numbing cream doesn't work forever. Like, it's not going to keep it numb forever. It's only temporarily. Inevitably, the cream wears out, and guess what's going to be waiting for you? Yeah, is the pain. Girl, like, but she went down to somebody's hospital in the great city of Atlanta, wasting doctors and nurses' time with her fuck shit. I promise you, I ain't care. She had pictures of the tattoo. I ain't even care about that. Apparently, it covered her whole leg. I didn't give a shit. She was on video from the hospital room taping for the gram. Let me tell you something. If you want to believe they're really in that much pain, how then do you muster up enough energy in the hospital bed to be doing a whole ass Instagram live video, but you in that much pain? You just being real dramatic. Nobody's watching your raggedy little show. Nobody cares about you. Going back over to your little nail salon, beauty salon, and make your money that way. But please get the fuck off our social media feeds, please. We don't care. See error. That's why I told y'all she's a whole error, which is why I call her C error. ERROR. I mean, it's people over here that got real issues and real problems. But man, this woman that got real ailments that really need doctors and nursing staff to see about what they got going on, and then we got this troglodyte. I don't have it to do. I don't have it to do, y'all. I just can't. I go with God. Oh, shout out to the dark skinned delegation that came through today for us. Not that you say they'll hop on IG Live from a call, but they will. Spicy Original. They will. Girl. But hey, Sergeant King, what's going on? Listen, hey, shout out to the dark skin delegation. In other news, remember that show, King Charles with Gail King and Charles Barkley? Well, it's been canceled. We knew that it was gonna be canceled. I mean, now CNN lying asses have spokespersons coming out saying, "Oh, it was always meant to be a limited series." Bitch, you lying. You lying. Here's what they said. Quote, King Charles has come to the end of its limited run, as we announced when it launched last fall, and was a great addition to CNN's lineup. With the youngest, most affluent, and most diverse P2 plus audience in its cable news time period. End of quote. We don't care. We wasn't watching. Go with God. We don't care. We literally don't care. There's a whole lot of other things going on in this world. You didn't even have to make that announcement. You didn't even have to come on here and make that announcement. We would have never known. Listen, if a tree falls in the woods and there's no one there to see it or hear it, did it really happen? Y'all could have just let it fade into black and we would have never even cared. Go with God. Didn't I tell y'all the dark skinned delegation was coming in here today? Ciao. Oh. Now, before I get here, Cajun. See, Cajun, this is what I mean. Cajun, you're new here. And I see you're trying real hard to get my attention and trying real hard to try to come over here and come for me or call yourself reading me and coming for me. That's how I know you're new here. Those who've been here and know me knows that if I get bothered by things, I will drag. I drag people for a living. That's what I do. I dog walk people. With diamond like and surgical precision will verbally undress someone. So I mean, I don't think that you want it with me like that because I have a whole playlist of videos where people who thought that it was in their best interest to try and come for my throat, and they were dealt with quite handily. Yeah, you maybe said that you messing with me, but you have to run the risk that I may then get bothered in your attempt. See, certain people been here long enough. They've been around me. They've been here through the good and the bad. They done supported me. They done donated to the channel. They done, did all kinds of stuff. They members. They engage with me in the members only chat. So they could kind of come at me like that a little bit because we have that nature of that kind of relationship. My pupils that's been in my class for a while, they got that relationship with me. You new here. You supposed to be sitting in the back there with Cams and Tanya, my good pupils who will teach you the ropes and teach you how this goes. I just don't want you to, find yourself on the wrong side of me having a moment and the book of darkness starts glowing and levitating. And then it's opened, and then you know I can't be held responsible for what happens when the book of darkness starts glowing and levitating. But we love you. But go over there and sit by Tanya and Cam's. hmm Cam's going on over there. Let him sit by you. Go rub on the inside of his thigh. Maybe that'll keep him quiet and shut him up. Go just rub the inside of his thigh, Cam's, for him. Maybe that'll shut him up. So so I found this very interesting. So Jared Carmichael. I'm sorry. Hold on. Remember we talked about, and I owe y'all a breakdown. I'm gonna do it tomorrow. I'm gonna do my breakdown of the Gerard Carmichael last episode tomorrow because I ain't got time today. It's too much going on today. But remember we talked about the first episode when Jared Carmichael expressed his love for Tyler the Creator. Well, Tyler the Creator was at Coachella. Was he at Coachella? He was somewhere this weekend. And he decided, yeah, let me address this now. He had time. And here, I'm sorry, that's the wrong tab. Wrong tab, fool. Which tab? No. Oh, Teddy. We want that one. Yeah, this is the tab we want. All right. Here is how he addressed this at Coachella.
I'm guessing y'all got TikTok. It probably see my homie try to me on camera. Oh, it was terrible. I told the nigga no, and he said, "But what about if we filmed it?" I'm guessing y'all.
That's what he had to say. Um, I have no sympathy for Gerard Carmichael. You get what you get. You got everything that was coming to you, sir. We don't give a shit. I need to tomorrow. I'll have my breakdown of the episode tomorrow on Run Your Mouth tomorrow. We'll have our breakdown tomorrow, sir. We don't give a shit about you, Gerard Carmichael. If Tyler the Creator wants to clown you and dog walk you on every stage he steps foot on, he has every right. You caused this. You wanted this clown show. You wanted the circus. You wanted a shit show. And now you're going to get it, whether or not you want it. Sir, go with God. Go with God. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, It is now time for your Sugar Spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So long now, I want to fight. That he gave, his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe.
Major sugar spike.
They shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. So listen, over the weekend, yesterday to be exact, I think it was, yesterday, Iran attacked Israel, and they're making it like, oh my God. What I read, let me break this down for you. Let me, because everybody, you see a lot of people giving commentary and talking about this, and they're talking about it from a place of ignorance, and it's not their fault because a lot of people don't follow this kind of stuff. You know me, y'all know me, I follow this kind of stuff. So let me give you the Cliff Notes version and bring you up to speed. Back on April 1st, Benjamin Netanyahu, who's ultra conservative, ultra right, he's even further and more conservative than MAGA and Donald Trump. I'm just being honest with you. He is more conservative than Donald Trump and the MAGA Republicans. I'm just being honest with you. But he decided that he was going to bomb the Iranian embassy over in Syria. That happened on April 1st. They just decided they were going to bomb it because they believe that Hamas was acting for Iran. It's Benjamin Netanyahu's and his, band of merry fucks belief that Hamas was really an agent of Iran because Iran want the smoke with Israel, really. So they let Hamas do their big one for them. And so while Israel is obliterating every Palestinian around them, committing entire genocides on the entirety of the Palestinian people, they still believe that Hamas was really the ultimate person or entity behind it all, even behind what Hamas did. Israel believes that Iran is the real culprit behind it all. So they decided that it was a good idea to bomb the Iranian embassy in Syria. Iran said, really? So what Iran did was this. Iran said, we're going to give you a warning shot. What they did this past weekend was a warning shot. Why? Because how they did it. They fired drones first, then they fired cruise missiles, they fired ballistic missiles last. Now, if you know anything about military arsenals and weaponry, drones are easy to spot and easy to detect and easy, for your defense mechanisms to, blow away. So are cruise missiles. They're easily detectable. Ballistic missiles, not so much. So what Iran does is Iran purposely sends the ballistic missiles last. What they did was they let Israel know, yes, bitch, we're attacking you. We're letting you know we're attacking you. And then when they sent the ballistic missiles at the end, remember they said only a couple missiles came in. Those were ballistic missiles because those are the ones that's harder to detect and harder for your defense systems to thwart and shoot down. They were letting them know, play pussy and get fucked. Now, if you know anything about all of the politics and handling over in the Middle East, the worst thing in the world is for there to be a fight with goddamn Iran. Y'all know how the U.S. has always had the smoke for Iran for years and years and years, and people have wondered, well, why they never just go to war with Iran? Because if you go to war with Iran, that shit is not going to end well. Let's be clear. If we go to war with Iran, I can promise you, you'll have gas that's $20 to $25 a gallon immediately, overnight. You will wake up in the morning and gas will be $20 to $25 a gallon immediately. Not only that, Iran has military capability damn near equal to ours. Not only that, they know, Iran knows, if the shit goes down, Russia is going to say, oh, y'all fighting the US, then let's do this shit. Bro, you need some help? I got you, bro. You know how the US gives unfleeting support, undeterred support, unabridged support to Israel? Please be clear. Russia is over there saying, Iran, just don't worry about it. You going on over there? We got you, bruh. We got you. You know who all of the other countries in that area are going to side with in a war against Israel and Iran? You know who they're going to side with? Syria, Jordan, you know, all of the other countries in that area. They're going to side with Iran. Why do you think when we had our occupation of Iraq, they asked us ain't go over there to Iran because Iran is not the one you want to fuck with? So when Joseph Robinette called Benjamin Netanyahu yesterday morning, he said, hey, bruh, now I know I've been softballing your ass about the whole genocide you got going on over there in Gaza, and I could possibly lose this election because of the genocide that you got going on over there in Gaza. Hey, hey, Rye, what he doesn't want to do is be the president sitting in the Oval when a war against Iraq happens. He does not want any parts of him being the sitting president when a war with Iraq happens, because you've given this full-throated, unabridged, you know, support of Israel, and now you're gonna have to back Israel up. And Benjamin Netanyahu don't give a fuck. And his people over there, his little cronies that's with him, they're telling him, yeah, we got to respond. We got to respond. And Biden is telling him, bruh, it ain't worth it. It ain't. Because I'm telling you, what they did was, that was a warning shot. They knew full well that, you know, they have the you know, the dome and everything, that they have defense mechanisms that would catch the cruise missiles and, you know, drones and stuff like that, but they purposely sent the ballistic missiles last. Those ballistic missiles got through. That's how you got people injured in Israel. And news outlets from the area are saying that they're purposely lessening the numbers and making the numbers sound smaller than they actually are, so it makes it look like, oh, not a lot of damage was happened, when there was there was a bit of damage that has happened. So I suspect the conversation from Joseph Robinette to Benjamin Netanyahu, BB as they like to call him, I can't stand his ass, was, by no stretch of the imagination do you need to go over there. If you go over there and you attack them offensively, we cannot help you. Because if you notice, they always throw out the term, Israel has the right to defend themselves. We will give full support for Israel to defend themselves. So what he probably told him was, if you go and attack them, we will see that as an act of offense as opposed to defense, and there's nothing we can do for you. And Israel, left to itself, cannot defend itself from Iran. It damn sure can't defend itself if Iran and all of the other countries around them, Jordan, Syria, and some of the others, Turkey sometimes is wishy-washy. You don't know where they're gonna go. But if those other countries side with Iran, and Russia could easily get involved, yeah, Israel don't want that kind of smoke. And it could devolve into the dreaded, another, that would devolve into another world war. We ain't there yet. So that's the Cliff Notes version. There's a lot more involved with that. There's a lot more details, but the Cliff Notes version is Iran was responding to the fact that Israel bombed their embassy for no damn reason in their estimation. And so they said, oh, you bombed us, we have a right to defend ourselves as well. As much as Israel, they say Israel have a right to defend themselves, Iran said, fuck y'all, we got a right to defend ourselves too, because we ain't did shit to y'all want the smoke, let's get some. Iran has nuclear weapons, if you want to know. Yes, they have nuclear weapons. Please be clear. They have them. They have nuclear capability. Anyway, so that's our first sugar spike segment. That was the Cliff Notes version. I wanted to make sure I gave y'all what was going on. Hey, shout out to the dark skin delegation today. They are coming through. Donald John is on trial. Today was the first day of his trial over the hush money, and this is a criminal trial. This ain't civil. This is criminal trial over that hush money settlement to Stormy Daniels. Well, he was with the fuck shit. Today they had the first day of jury selection. He was with the fuck shit. The judge said, I'm going to fine you $3,000. That's your warning shot. Let me read this real fast. The Manhattan District Attorney's Office on Monday sought to fine former president over his inflammatory social media posts and remarks about his criminal hush money case. Assistant District Attorney Chris Conroy says the former president in 3 recent Truth Social posts violated a gag order imposed by Judge Juan Merchan, barring him from attacking witnesses, prosecutors, court staff, and the judge's family. Conroy asked Trump to be fined $1,000 for each post and be reminded he can be jailed if he continues violating the gag order. The judge did not immediately rule on the request following a court break in proceedings. He opted instead to set an April 23rd hearing where he'll hear arguments on the prosecution's ask. Quote, the defendant is aware of the April 1 order. We know that from various posts he had made. End quote, Conroy said. Trump attorney Todd Blanche insisted the posts in question don't violate the gag order. He went on to say, quote, he is responding to salacious, repeated, vehement attacks by these witnesses, end quote. Monday's development, which came on the first day of Trump's hush money trial, followed a series of Truth Social posts made about potential witnesses in recent days. Listen. These people are not playing with you, Donald John. Donald John, the people are not playing these games with you. They said, hey, Earl, what's going on? You came here with the fuck shit. We're going to meet you with this ain't that civil case. Bruh, this is criminal. This is a criminal trial. You was on a gag order, not gag oil, gag order. We meant that shit. You had 3 posts. Judge, he needs to be fined $1,000 for each post. Now, while $3,000 ain't nothing to Donald John Trump, when you learn about when they violate things like gag orders, the things go up in levels. So you can't come out and say, "Oh, I'm gonna throw you in jail right up front." There's certain levels to it, so it has to build to the point where you do it so many times, and the judge says, "Hey, at this point, yeah, I'm going to lock you up for a little while, let you understand." So they're going to lowball it at first. And then if he does it again, then the fine may get lengthier, or they may start to get to the point, if it's egregious enough, where they say, yeah, bro, do some time behind bars. What started the Israel-Iran beef? Like I said, Gabby, Iran was not going to be bothered until Israel bombed their embassy in Syria. Israel bombed the Iranian embassy in Syria for no damn reason, because Bibi Netanyahu is trying to get his rocks off. Donald John, you better listen to these people, but he's not going to. And I'll be glad when he goes to jail. Oh, child, we done had some good ones today, honey. In our last sugar spiky story of the day, the governor of my state, my home state, Governor Death Sentence, Ron DeSantis, he signed a bill today that would that would ban local municipalities from protecting workers from things like heat exhaustion and things like that. Let me read this to you real fast and we're going to get up out of here. Florida Governor Ron DeSantis has signed legislation barring local and municipal governments from requiring their own heat protections for workers. The law, House Bill 433, blocks local governments from several activities, including setting a minimum wage higher than that of the state or federal governments. It also restricts local authorities from, quote, requiring an employer, including an employer contracting with the political subdivision, to meet or provide heat exposure requirements not authorized required under state or federal law, or giving preference or considering or seeking information in a competitive solicitation to an employer based on the employer's heat exposure requirements. Basically, in layman's terms, you can't say, oh, a city can't say in the city of Jacksonville, if it's over 100 degrees, you have to provide a 15-minute break from the heat every hour. They can't say that because we're not about the business of making sure people don't fucking die from heat exhaustion. You want to know why this bill? Also, they signed into law that a municipality, a county, or a city can't have a higher minimum wage than the state or federal minimum wage, whichever is higher. Because far be it for a county or a city to say, we want to do right by our citizens. We want them to make a living wage. We don't want no parts of that, right? You want to know why there's this attack on setting these restrictions to who these heat restrictions and things in municipalities? Because most of the jobs where you have people out there, you know, in the heat, there's a lot of farming in Florida. Remember, a lot of fruit and vegetables come out of Florida. A lot. You'd be surprised the amount of agriculture that comes out of Florida. It's an alarming amount. Well, that is done a lot of times by a lot of the migrants and people that come undocumented migrants and people that come to Florida. They do those menial jobs, you know, like picking fruit out in the, you know, and stuff like that. They do a lot of that stuff that a lot of, you know, U.S. citizens don't want to do. They do a lot of the hard back-breaking construction jobs out in the heat that many of the citizens of the U.S. don't want to do. So that's why he doesn't care about there being any type of restrictions or protection for these people, because he sees no humanity in them, and they might as well be animals, dogs, mules, as far as he cares. This young man is the lowest form of subhuman species that there is. And there's a special place on the 9th level of hell for people like him. Special place. I got to get out of here before I get triggered. Listen, that's all I got for y'all today, ladies and gentlemen. We had a lot to talk about today. I know I couldn't go extensively. Oh, I had one more. Hold on. We had one more. I forgot we had one more palate cleanser to get out of here. One more. This is a good one. Oh, y'all see that one? That's the last one. Oh, let me make him big. Hold on. Oh. Oh. We never kicked you out. Trust me, Cajun. If we want to kick you out, we can. We know where the door is. My hall monitors are very good at kicking people out. Hell, we kicked Drake Bell out, and he's a whole ass celebrity with 1 million subscribers, and we blocked him. You think we won't block you? Cha. Y'all see him. Anyway, y'all, we about to get out of here. As I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. I believe Really B is live. Let me check and see if Really B is already live. She is. So I'm going to send you over there to her. Y'all hold on 1 second while I set up this to send y'all over there to Really B. Hold on just a moment. Tell Really B I'm sorry that I'm sending her over to y'all sending y'all over to her class late. I apologize. I started late. So anyway, until tomorrow, I'll be back tomorrow and we'll talk about some more stuff. I definitely will break down the last episode of the what is that? Gerard Carmichael show. You may see me tonight on the Whether You're Not Like It or Not panel. If you see me, look for me. And if you don't see me, then don't look for me. How about that? Until next time, thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. Love y'all.